Alright folks, the deck is double Unholy Plague Death Knight. The goal of the deck is to load our opponent's deck with a bunch of plagues, working our way towards buttons so that we can get spells of a different school for the Razzle-Dazzler, as well as Siren Song to generate some of the missing gaps that we have as a result of the two classes that we're playing. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
This is decent for excavating. But I think I would rather find some stuff that, like, plays onto the board. We'll go for it. We'll generate some stuff that plays onto the board, right? Surely. Okay, that's not bad if I don't have anything to target with the Reap. Just for getting some progress towards the Razzle-Dazzler. This is unfortunately a very reactive hand until we get to like turn 4. Like even this is the most proactive thing in our hand, it seems. Okay. Looks like the opponent has a similar setup, so let's continue playing at their pace. Discover a mech from your deck. I do have a Zilliax. Cool. What are you? Oof. I love that guy. Alright, so we draw it and buff it, which is pretty good.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Actually, just kind of incredible how frequently that seems to happen to me.
Exclusive merch in a limited quantity.
Like that was really unfortunate timing. I had a lot of good 4-mana plays, but nothing really that appealing for... Oof. Okay. Wait, that's actually fine because it makes the, Never mind. Oh, good lord. More opportunities to draw plagues. Okay, I don't have enough corpses for that. We're gonna need that next turn, most likely. So let's just use the hero power here. Start getting the corpses up for the soul searching. With the Primus, we probably want to have the second copy. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do this. Siren Song could be helpful. We're pretty far behind right now, though. But maybe the skeleton crews can make up some of that ground.
My collection grows.
They're going to need to, because that's a really good pickup from the opponent. And again, for it, like, extends the gap. Try and make a play for the board a little bit here. It's getting close to the point where we're just going to need to, like, I don't want to play the first Primus, but we're pretty far behind, so might be mandatory. That said, if we do play it and it gets eaten, we have, like, backup copy here, so in reality we would actually get the, we wouldn't get the second Primus, but we would get the third. Okay.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
So this always goes here. I think I can take the 4 just because I have the Zilliax primed for next turn. That helps as well as getting the Chain Guardian at a reduced cost. And then we might just save the Legendary Excavate reward for the Reska at this point, because using it on the Zilliax is a little bit lower value than I would like.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Alternatively, I could just throw out the Primus here, eat that to try and bait out. Their Primus so that I get the Skeleton Crew value that way. They get a second minion though, it's probably just a, yeah, just going with the Zilliax. That's a huge board swing that we just got there. And ooh, okay. I know how that goes. That makes this free now. We have another Helya. This is a little bit of a liability with some of the card draw pieces.
Death cannot be bound.
Okay, so they clear the Zilly.
Death cannot be bound.
Which, yeah. It's fine, we can use this to clear it, but also they're just like very close to being dead on board. It's unfortunate.
No reprieve!
Death cannot be bound. Torment. Death cannot be bound.
Let's go with our own copy of the crown here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I didn't even know it was possible to discover a Marin off of the crown. Okay, 1 and 2.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again.
They are pretty far away on the excavate value, though. Wait, does that mean they're rainbow? Or did that come off of the keychain? I don't know what I want to do here.
You have
Start with this.
eternity of torment.
My pain
Just get some more
doesn't
plagues in there.
compare to your plague.
Jeez. I don't think those stack, unfortunately. Maybe I'm wrong. But we could get a lot of healing off of this if we do need to get the Chained Guardian. Which it looks like we might. Oh my god.
That feels good.
Am I gonna get a turn here?
That feels
Okay.
good.
Share my pain.
You nautic mandible.
Just gotta make a tempo play here, unfortunately.
Death cannot be bound. Bound torment. Bound torment.
We are starting to fall back behind. Both in life total and on the board.
We only need one.
I think we do potentially have a slight resource advantage, just because like we still have the Marin and some excavate stuff in hand, as well as the Siren Song.
Death cannot be
But that Corpsicle generates quite a lot of value on their side, so tough to say. Nice.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Crown.
Very dead or alive.
That's pretty good. Just need to not die. Which there's 4 coming at me guaranteed. A little bit unfortunate on the timing here, because if this had come out sooner, I would have been able to bring it back instead of the Chained Guardian. Okay, that's not hitting me in the face at least. I've had a lot of Marins on my side of the board this game, haven't I? Curious. Not a single Rizzler drawn, though, on either side.
You nautic mandible.
It's 3. We know this is Nozdormu, this is Malted Magma.
Death cannot be bound.
So I want to steal that so that I can get some healing, potentially. Let's see what's in here.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a very dead or alive.
Not great, but it does give me an arcane spell. Maybe there's some healing in here. Nope. Anti-healing.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Just gonna play this because I'm a coward. I don't think that there's much that could, Oh, thank God, it's the blood. Okay. Just every bit of healing is huge for me right now when they have the Corpsicle in hand. That was a lot of plagues in a row, my god. I think they simply just have more plagues in their deck than I do. I've won for 8, 9. Depending on what her board is looking like, there could be like a Primus or Frost option to try and get lethal. They could also assume that this is a Frost trap or an Ice trap.
The runes decide your fate.
Yeah, that's exactly why we've been holding the
Unholy, symbol of death.
I don't think I want to be in a big hurry for that.
The runes decide your fate.
Let's go chomp.
Remnants of life.
Pick up that, which is very good here.
Share my pain.
Take a look.
He's a
Let's see what we get off of this.
he's a symbol of life.
My god.
You no take pickaxe.
Again, we should be able to win the resource war, so let's just preserve our health total. Especially with like a Zephrys already in hand. Could pick up something that clears a board if they make it with a Rizzler. It's that liquid hot magma. Could also just look for damage to face. I think that's one of the options off the Zeph.
A savage act.
And there's also just like
Tell your future before it even happens.
spell damage into burst off of the Primus as well. So I think we should be able to get lethal here. If not, that's a decent option.
Frost. Mark of the bitter.
Both of these are pretty good. I don't think I want to draw myself cards though. Let's go here for some damage.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
Deal damage to the enemy hero. Huh. Such great options I've been given.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a very dead or alive.
And now yours.
No return! I have but little time. No return!
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This gives me the opportunity to draw into another damage spell at some point. It's kind of hoping that they would draw at least one plague there. But we've also just got them in range of the horseman next turn.
That feels good.
Suppose that's one way to find lethal.
Good.
Another Death Knight Mirror, man.
Will show you what I have learned.
You will know pain.
It's a relief not to queue into mage every game. Buttons on curve is something I'm very interested in. The rest of this, maybe not so much. Okay, so we're behind, but we were behind last game as well. I've been told it's where I do some of my best work. Okay. We play this, then coin a buttons. Unless we, like, immediately draw the Frost Plague. The Frost Plague is the one that's, like, Omega Cursed. Okay, cool. It's -1 card off of the buttons, but we're still gonna get good value off of it.
Candle much lighter.
Oof. Okay. Those are probably the most important plagues to hit right now, since we need something that can test the board a little bit better than... Okay. Let's play the buttons. Probably want to play one of the 3-mana spells alongside the staff, or even just the down with the ship could be good.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
Let's go here into the Siren Song. Those are both pretty reasonable. There's That unholy plague I was talking about.
Feels good.
We already have, this is redundant because we do have a nature spell, but it's not the end of the world either. Realizing that Reap What You Sow is not actually a frost spell and doesn't get drawn off of buttons.
The snake in your boot.
Let's do this. It generates corpses for the soul searching. But this is a pretty good pickup.
Strike a pose.
Okay. So we can go here. 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 And here.
Much lighter.
I mean, that's about the best I could expect to have dealt with a Rizzler there. That's quite good. Without having to expend many resources. They kind of low-rolled their minions as a big part of it, I think.
Doesn't compare to your plague.
One, two. Hit you with one of these. Look to pick up another unholy plague. Nope. Frost plague remains the most cursed. Okay, in this game, I'm pretty far away from being able to like fully excavate, but oof. Okay. Stuff that interacts with the board, maybe? Seems like the best I can do there. Oh my god. I'm telling you, that Frost Plague is cursed. I don't know what it is about specifically the Frost Plague, but
My pain
that always seems to be
your plague.
the quickest one to get drawn. And yes, I know it's hindsight and confirmation bias, but also no, it's not. Okay, never mind, it's the Unholy Plague, actually.
That feels good.
If I take 8 off the board... I take 7 off the board, so it's 10 coming at me. Decent chance I'm dead here. But if I don't die, getting the Zilliax down could save me. But Primus into damage is very likely burst. Okay, minimum set me to 2. Very lucky to not draw a plague there. And instead get 12 healing. Huge, huge deal. There are 8 plagues in my deck. It wasn't super likely, but still very likely that it didn't happen. Fortunately, that's now its own problem. Need to go on a hunt for the Reskas. Uh-oh. What is my highest cost minion so far? The Zilliax. Okay, so that's a good emergency option, if nothing else. But I would like to get a Reska here. We're taking the emergency option still. They are down both Rizzlers. So just trying to survive a little bit more feels like it's to my benefit here. These interact with the battlefield, so they could be board clears. Oof.
You ain't never seen the light again.
Okay, that's why I just needed to find the Reska myself. Please? No.
This cannot be bound. Bound for this cannot be bound.
Alright, it is time to hit him with that Riz.
Strike a pose. There's still more.
Greybow and Disciple are both pretty good. The Rush minion's a little bit less impressive, but
He has heard our plea.
I mean, I'm not going to... I think that's still a high roll just between these two. Especially by comparison to what the opponent has gotten. Pretty good attacks for me, all things considered. Like, this surviving is pretty huge. Slagma balls, that could have been... Wait. I have a good way to kill that.
Out of my woods.
Let's keep the Reska in our pocket. That's funny. That technically the weapon is interacting with the battlefield? That's weird. I would not have expected that.
Mesmerizing melody.
That one makes sense. Oh my god.
That feels good.
Well, we found all the plagues.
Out of my woods.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Then we're gonna go here. Into the crown. See what we get here. Cage head. Cage head.
Buried dead or alive.
Yoink. Not a great yoink, but actually should have attacked into the swamp ooze, I guess. Okay, just don't die here. Please. That's risky. I don't think it's possible to die here. No, I have 6 plagues. Technically, it's possible. Hello? Thank you.
Rats in a cage. Rats in a cage. Rats in a cage.
I'd like to thank Dirty Rat for this lethal. This format is much more fun when you don't queue into mages on repeat.